Welcome students. Myself Rupali Kaniskar. We are going to start today topic called annuity. Okay. Again, this is a commercial topic. Annuity. Now what do you understand by the word annuity? Annuity is a sequence of your payments. Annuity is a sequence of your payment made successive periods or intervals of time. Annuity means what? Is a mode of payment, you can say, or a sequence of your payments made successive periods or intervals of time. You can say annuity is nothing but your installments, premium. Okay, so mode of payment, mode of payment is important. Modes of payment means what? You can pay your premiums or installments in the end of the year or beginning of the year also. Means a period in which the mode of payments can be done. Those installments are nothing but your annuity. If all your payments is done, equally, then annuity is said to be uniform annuity. If all payments are equal, then your annuity is called uniform annuity or level annuity or a level annuity. Okay? Again, if your payments are not equal, then if all payments are not equal, then it is called variable annuity. Alright? So, we can say that we are having two types of payment, or you can say two types of your annuity. Types means what? It's depend upon your payments, your installments. If all your payments are equal, then the annuity is called as uniform annuity or level annuity. Means everything is perfect, level, correct? Again, if all payments are not equal, means your annuity is said to be variable annuity. Means it's varied, changes month to month, quarterly, half yearly, or you can say annually. Like what we saw in our compound interest in our last chapter. Okay? Again, your annuity can be annually also or in a year more than once also. Same the way we saw in compound interest. Okay? Now, annuity can be classified into two. The first is annuity immediate. And the second is annuity due. Annuity immediate, or you can say the second is annuity due. Okay, these are what classification of your annuity or two different types of your annuity. Okay, annuity immediate means all your payments has to be done at the end of the year. All your payments has to be done at the end of the year, or you can say end of the period. End of the year or end of the period. Okay. So what we can say about annuity due? If it is at the end of the year for immediate, then it should be at the beginning of the year. So, annuity due means all your payments must be done at the beginning of the year. Must be done at the beginning of the year. These words are important, and why I am giving you these words, because in your question when they ask you, they may say that your question follows annuity immediate, annuity due, or they may ask you payments are to be done at the end of the year or payments are to be done at the beginning of the year. So wherever you saw or wherever you see end of the year, it means the procedure should be for annuity immediate. And if you see at the beginning of the year, it means your all payments has done at due, that is annuity due. You're getting me? Now, annuity is classified into two that we saw. Some terms which are important for simple interest as well as for compound interest, what we saw in our earlier sessions, the same terminologies are going to be used for this topic also. The same terminologies are going to be used in this topic also. Okay? Now, if in the question they say payments are done ordinarily. Payments are done ordinarily. It means what? Your annuity comes under immediate case. Your annuity comes under immediate case. Okay? Okay, now, so we are saying annuity. As I said, it's the mode of your payments, or you can say sequences of your payments. So, some terminologies are important in this. C is for annuity, immediate. C is used for your annuity immediate. Okay? Then A is used for accumulated value. A is used for accumulated value, or even you can say your future value, or you can say your future value. Okay? P is called as present worth or present value. P is called as present worth, or you can say present value, or you can also say it is our principal. It is our principal. Okay? So C is for annuity immediate. A is for accumulated value, that is for future value, you can say. In your question, they may ask you for accumulate value or find future value. So if they ask you for future value, it means you are supposed to find A. That is nothing but accumulate value. P is for present worth, or they may say present value. Means the way we used in our compound interest and simple interest, A is nothing but my amount, P is nothing but our principal. Okay? In earlier sessions, future value supposed to be our accumulate value, means your amount, and present value we saw as our principal. The same terminologies we are going to use for annuity. After this, N. N stands for number of years. N stands for number of years. Alright. Then it comes R as it is, that is rate of interest. It is also known as your rate of interest. Now in this annuity we are going to see one more terminology that is called I, and that is defined by R upon 100. So if they ask you to calculate I, or if we want to find the value of I, how are we supposed to find? R, that is rate of interest divided by 100. Okay? So the formula you can say for I is nothing but rate of interest only. The only thing we need to be divided by 100. Rate of interest R divided by 100. All these terminologies are going to be used in annuity, and especially in annuity immediate. Okay. So I hope you understood all this. Now we'll start for annuity sums. Before sums, we will see the formulas as well. The sums are simple, just like simple interest and compound interest. One more important thing in this, the modes of payment are usually in a year. But in that, we have divided the year into 3 different types. How is it? Your mode of payment can be annually, but in that also we can differentiate it, or we can bifurcate the terms. Same way, the way we did for compound interest. So modes, or you can say category, first, that is monthly. First is monthly. Then quarterly. Third, half yearly. And fourth, annually. Okay. So these are the 4 different types. What we saw in compound interest also. Same, the modes of your payment can be monthly. Means if it is for immediate annuity, it is for at the end of each month, at the end of every quarter, at the end of every half year, and at the end of your year. Okay. Now in a year we have 4 quarters. 3 months equals to 1 quarter. So total 4 quarters. Half yearly means 6 months. So in a year we have 2 6 months. Again there are 12 number of months. So this is the category. It will be mentioned in the question whether your modes of payment is monthly, quarterly, half yearly or yearly. Alright. Now we'll see for the formulas. Formulas. First, A, that is accumulated value, C upon I, 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. C upon I, 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. This is my accumulated amount formula. In this question, they can ask you find accumulated value. They can ask you find rate of interest. They can ask you find annuity immediate or number of years. Alright. So for that, my formula is A, that is accumulated value, or you can say future value, C upon I, 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. Alright. Same, we are going to see formula for our present worth. C upon I would be same. This you need to flip. Means it would be 1 minus 1 plus I raised to minus n. So the formula for present value, that is C upon I, 1 minus 1 plus I raised to minus n. Students, do not make mistake in these two formulas. A for accumulated value, P for present value. Amount, principal. Annuity, these are what? Rate of interest. The only difference in your formula is this part. For accumulated amount, 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. The same you are going to flip. So it would be 1 minus 1 plus I raised to minus n for present worth and only raised to n for accumulated value. Okay. Now in this question again they can ask you present worth, present value, annuity, rate of interest and number of years. Okay. Some relations we are going to see. So some relations about your accumulated value, present value and you can say your annuity also. Okay. So the relations are, these are the two formulas. Important formulas you can say. Now the relation. The relations between your accumulated value, present value and also your annuity part. Okay. The relations like your 1 upon, the formulas are absolutely simple. We are going to see those formulas one by one. Okay. So, my formula for the first part is 1 upon P minus 1 upon A equals to I upon C. And the second formula is A is equals to P 1 plus I raised to n. These are the two relation formulas. When they have been used? When they ask you to find annuity immediate but present value and also your accumulated value is known to you. That time we are going to find annuity with the help of this formula. Okay. Once again, in this relation they may also give you accumulated amount, annuity, and they may ask you to find present value. Or else present value, annuity, accumulated value. Or else all the three conditions will be known to you. All the three terms will be known to you. That is the value of present worth, accumulated value and annuity. All three will be known to you. They would ask you to find rate of interest. So using this formula we can find I. And I is nothing but R upon 100. Okay. Again, the second formula, that is A equals to P 1 plus I raised to n. Your formula A, accumulated amount, P, present worth, 1 plus I raised to n. Now in this relation, you can say the relation is only between your accumulated value and your present worth. Means the future value and present value. Clear? In this relation, annuity is not being used. So if present value is given to you and they ask you to find accumulated value, you have to use this or vice versa. Okay? So these are the two relation formulas and the earlier what we saw are the main formulas. I hope you understood this session, and from our next session onwards, we are going to start with the sums based on this topic called annuity. See you soon.